Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Core English Podcast. I am your host, Luna.
And I am Jasper. Welcome to our cozy corner of the internet.
Jasper, today we are talking to a very special group of people. We are talking to the quiet ones, the observers, the listeners.
Ah, the introverts. The people who prefer a cup of tea and a good book over a loud, crowded party.
Exactly. Being an introvert, or being naturally shy, is a beautiful personality trait. But when you're trying to learn a new language, it can feel like a massive disadvantage.
It really does. Language learning is built for extroverts. Teachers always say, go out, talk to strangers, make mistakes loudly in public.
And if you are shy, hearing that advice makes you want to hide under your bed.
Yes, if I don't even like talking to strangers in my native language, why would I want to do it in English, where I feel clumsy and awkward?
It is a huge barrier. Many shy learners feel like they have to completely change their personality to become fluent in English. They think they have to become loud and aggressive.
But that's exhausting. You cannot pretend to be someone else forever.
No, you can't. And today, we are going to prove that you don't have to. Today, we are going to show you how to build unshakable English confidence without changing who you are.
We're going to teach you how to use your shyness as a secret weapon.
So if you are listening to this on a quiet walk or alone in your room, take a deep breath. You are in the right place. Let's begin.
Okay, Luna, let's start with some good news. You said shyness can be a secret weapon. Please explain, because usually it just feels like a heavy backpack.
Let's look at what introverts do best. What do you do when you are sitting quietly at a party, Jasper?
I observe. I watch people. I listen to their conversations. I notice who is laughing, who is bored, and what words they're using.
Exactly. Introverts are world-class listeners, and listening is 50% of any conversation.
That is true. Extroverts love to talk, but sometimes they talk so much they forget to listen.
Because introverts listen so carefully, they naturally absorb the rhythm of English better. They notice the subtle grammar structures. They pick up on natural idioms because they are paying close attention, not just waiting for their turn to speak.
So my quiet observation is actually high-level language absorption.
Yes, we call this the Introvert Advantage. Your brain is an amazing sponge. You probably have a massive passive vocabulary because you spend so much time reading and listening.
I do love reading.
So step 1 is a mindset shift. Stop telling yourself, I am too shy to learn English. Start telling yourself, I am a master observer, which makes me a brilliant learner.
I love that. I am a master observer. It sounds like I'm a secret agent.
You are, but eventually the secret agent has to speak, and that's where the anxiety kicks in.
Yes, my heart beats fast, my face turns red, and I forget all my vocabulary. How do we fix that?
To fix the anxiety, we have to respect your social battery.
My social battery, like a phone battery, but for human interaction.
Exactly. For extroverts, talking to people charges their battery. For introverts, talking to people drains their battery.
And trying to speak a foreign language drains it 10 times faster.
Yes, so you cannot go from zero to a crowded networking event. You need to warm up your mouth in low-stakes environments.
Low stakes, meaning there's no pressure, no judgment, no native speakers staring at me.
Precisely. Your first low-stakes environment is your own room. You must practice speaking English out loud when absolutely no one is listening.
Just talking to the walls?
Talk to the walls. Talk to your cat. Talk to your houseplants.
Hello, Mr. Plant. You are looking very green today. Are you photosynthesizing well?
Yes, the plant will not judge your grammar.
It sounds silly, but I guess it trains the physical muscles of my mouth.
That is exactly what it does. Shyness often causes us to mumble or speak very quietly. By practicing out loud in your room, you train your vocal cords to make English sounds at a normal volume.
What if I want to practice with a real human, but I'm still terrified?
Then you use the greatest invention for shy people, voice notes.
Oh, like sending an audio message on WhatsApp or Telegram.
Yes, voice notes are the perfect bridge between writing and speaking.
Why?
Because it's asynchronous. You don't have to respond instantly. If your English friend sends you a voice note, you can listen to it 3 times. You can think about your answer. You can even write it down.
And if I record my answer and I hate my pronunciation, I can delete it and record it again.
Exactly. You have total control. You're practicing your spoken English, but you're protecting your social battery.
Listeners, if you have an English-speaking friend or a language exchange partner, ask them to switch to voice notes today. It's a game changer for introverts.
Okay, Luna, the houseplants are great, the voice notes are great, but eventually I have to go out into the real world. I have to order food. I have to talk to a colleague face to face.
And the panic returns.
Yes, because it's me making the mistakes. Jasper is making a fool of himself. What if I told you that it doesn't have to be Jasper making the mistakes?
What do you mean? Am I going to wear a disguise, a face mustache?
A linguistic disguise. We're going to use a psychological trick called the alter ego effect.
An alter ego, like a superhero's secret identity. Bruce Wayne is the shy billionaire, but Batman is the fearless hero.
Exactly. Many famous performers, like Beyoncé or Adele, are naturally very shy. When they have to perform in front of thousands of people, they don't go on stage as themselves. They create a persona, an alter ego.
So how do I do this for English?
When you switch from your native language to English, I want you to imagine you're stepping into a character. Your English alter ego is a slightly different person.
Okay, let's build my English alter ego.
Who is his name?
His name is Jack. Jack is very relaxed. He drinks espresso. He doesn't worry about grammar.
I love Jack. How does Jack stand? Does he look at the floor?
No, Jack stands up straight. He rolls his shoulders back. He smiles a little bit.
Excellent. When you speak English, you are not Jasper. Jasper is safely hiding inside. You are Jack. If Jack makes a grammar mistake, who cares? It's Jack's mistake, not Jasper's.
This is actually a massive relief. It creates emotional distance. If the waiter doesn't understand me, my feelings are not hurt because I'm just playing a role.
Exactly. Adopting an English persona frees you from your native language insecurities. You can even change your voice slightly, speak a little deeper or a little slower.
In a deep, smooth voice, "Hello, my name is Jack. I would like an espresso, please."
Wow, Jack sounds very confident.
Listeners, try this. Give your English voice a name. Build a character. When you feel shy, put on the mask. It's the most powerful acting trick you will ever learn.
Now that we have our alter ego, we need to give them a script.
Yes, because even Jack gets nervous when he doesn't know what to say. Small talk is an introvert's nightmare.
How is the weather? Did you see the sports game? It's exhausting because it feels meaningless.
And for English learners, it's stressful because we have to improvise. We have to invent sentences on the spot.
So we are going to remove the improvisation. We are going to script the small talk.
You mean memorize answers?
Yes, 80% of daily conversations are completely predictable. People ask the exact same questions every day. How was your weekend? What do you do for work? Where are you from?
That is true. I get asked, "How was your weekend?" every Monday.
So why are you trying to invent a new answer every Monday?
Because I want to be original.
You don't need to be original, you just need to be fluent. I want you to write down 3 mini scripts for your most common questions.
Okay, let's practice. Luna, ask me about my weekend, but I'm an introvert, so I didn't do anything crazy.
Hey Jasper, how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Here's my script. It was really quiet, actually. I just stayed in, caught up on some reading, and relaxed. How about you?
That's a perfect, flawless script. It answers the question, it sounds natural, and most importantly, it ends with a question back to me.
How about you?
Yes, the bounce back question is the introvert's best friend.
Why?
Because extroverts love to talk about themselves. If you say, "How about you?" they'll talk for 5 minutes, and you can just stand there, smile, and listen. Your social battery is saved.
Oh, that's a brilliant strategy. I answer briefly, and then I throw the ball back to them.
Let's try another script. Someone asks, "What do you do for fun?"
My script? I'm a bit of a homebody, to be honest. I love cooking new recipes and listening to podcasts. What kind of hobbies are you into?
I'm a bit of a homebody. That's a fantastic vocabulary word. A homebody is someone who loves staying home.
It's the polite way of saying, I'm an introvert and I like my sofa.
Exactly. By preparing these scripts in advance, you remove the panic. When the question comes, you don't freeze. You just press play on your tape.
Okay, Luna. Jack, the alter ego, has entered the party. He used his scripts, he asked the bounce-back questions, but now Jack's battery is empty. It is at 1%.
The red light is flashing.
Yes, the person is still talking. Jack wants to go home. How do I escape an English conversation politely without seeming rude?
This is crucial. If you don't know how to escape, you will avoid conversations entirely. You need an exit strategy.
Give me the escape codes.
We are going to use the acknowledge and excuse technique.
Acknowledge and excuse.
First, you acknowledge what they're saying so they feel heard. Then you use a physical excuse to leave.
Okay, give me an example. Let's say we were at a networking event.
You say, "Wow, that is a fascinating story. Listen, I need to go grab another glass of water, but it was so great meeting you."
Oh, the glass of water, the ultimate excuse.
Yes, everyone needs water, or coffee, or to use the restroom.
Let's break down the phrasing. Wow, that is a fascinating story. Acknowledge. Listen, I need to... The transition. Go grab another glass of water. The excuse. But it was so great meeting you. The polite close.
It is a flawless 4-step formula. Let's try another one. This time, your excuse is that you need to find a friend.
That sounds like a great project. Listen, I need to go find my colleague before they leave, but it was lovely chatting with you.
Perfect. You sounded confident, polite, and you successfully protected your energy.
What if I'm on the phone or on a Zoom call? I can't say I need to find a friend.
For calls, you use the time excuse. Well, I want to be respectful of your time, so I will let you go. It was great catching up.
Oh, I love that. I want to be respectful of your time. It makes it sound like I'm doing them a favor by ending the call.
It is the most polite professional exit ever invented.
This gives me so much peace of mind. Knowing that I have an emergency exit door makes walking into the room much less scary.
Jasper, I think it is time for a story. Do you have a personal experience where you used these introvert tools to survive an English situation?
I certainly do. It was my first year living abroad. I was invited to a massive birthday party.
A shy English learner's nightmare.
It was horrible. There were 50 people there, loud music, fast English. I stood in the corner next to the chips for 20 minutes, trying to become invisible.
The classic introvert strategy, guard the snacks.
Yes. But then a very loud, very extroverted guy walked up to me and started talking incredibly fast about his recent vacation to Italy.
Did you panic?
At first, yes, my heart was racing, but then I remembered the alter ego. I told myself, I am not scared, Jasper. I am confident, Jack. I straightened my back.
Go, Jack.
I used my master listening skills. I just let him talk. When he finally took a breath, I used my script. I said, that sounds incredible. I'm a bit of a homebody, but Italy is definitely on my bucket list.
Look at that vocabulary. You used homebody and bucket list in one sentence.
I did. And then I used the bounce back question. I said, what was your favorite food there? And boom, he talked for another 10 minutes about pizza. I didn't have to do anything but nod and smile.
You managed the conversation perfectly, but how did you escape?
After 10 minutes of pizza talk, my battery was dead. I looked at him, smiled, and used the exit strategy. I said, wow, that makes me so hungry. Listen, I need to go grab a glass of water, but it was great chatting with you.
Flawless.
I walked away, found a quiet balcony, and stood outside in the cool air, feeling like a total champion. I survived the native speaker conversation without freezing, and I protected my energy.
Jasper, that is a massive success story. You didn't become a loud, aggressive extrovert. You used your natural quietness, prepared your scripts, and navigated the party like a pro.
If I can do it, our listeners can absolutely do it.
We have covered some truly life-changing strategies today for our quiet listeners. Let's do a quick recap.
1. The Introvert Advantage. Remember that your observation skills make you a brilliant listener and learner.
2. Low-stakes warm-up. Practice talking to your plants or use voice notes to remove social pressure.
3. The alter ego effect. Create an English persona to distance your true self from your grammar mistakes.
4. Script the small talk. Memorize 3 answers to common questions and use bounce-back questions.
And 5. The polite exit. Use acknowledge and excuse to leave a conversation when your battery is low.
You do not need to change your personality to speak beautiful English. The world needs quiet, thoughtful voices just as much as it needs loud ones.
I couldn't agree more.
We want to challenge you right now in the comments section.
The alter ego challenge.
Yes, we want to introduce us to your English alter ego. Go to the comments and tell us their name and one characteristic they have.
For example, my English alter ego is named Sarah. She is very calm, she loves reading, and she is never afraid to ask people to repeat themselves.
Writing it down makes it real. We can't wait to meet all of your confident alter egos in the comments.
Thank you so much for spending your quiet time with us today on the Core English Podcast.
If this episode gave you peace of mind, please gently tap that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Protect your energy, prepare your scripts, and keep speaking.
See you next time, friends. Bye.
Goodbye.